how does diabetes mellitus start? In human body, there is a special organ called the pancreas. And inside this pancreas, there are tiny cells known as the beta cells. These beta cells produce a very important hormone called insulin. What is the work of this insulin? Insulin acts as a key. It helps glucose, which is the sugar that comes from the food we eat, to enter into the body cells so that the sugar will be used to produce energy. When insulin is working well, the blood sugar level is at normal, and it makes sure that the body does not have too much sugar circulating in the bloodstream. Now, how does diabetes mellitus start? Diabetes starts when this normal process breaks down, and there are three possible ways in which this can happen. Number one is when insulin is not being produced at all. Two is when insulin is being produced but it is not enough. Three is when insulin is being produced in enough amount but the body is no longer responding to it, and that is what we call insulin resistance. And when all these happen, sugar stays in the bloodstream instead of going into the body cells. And when there is too much sugar in the blood for a long period of time, that is what we call diabetes mellitus. There are three main types of diabetes mellitus, which are type 1, type 2, and gestational diabetes mellitus. In type 1 diabetes mellitus, the body does not produce insulin at all. The immune system mistakenly destroys the beta cells in the pancreas. Therefore, the person depends on insulin completely for survival. And that is why this type of diabetes mellitus is often referred to as insulin-dependent diabetes mellitus. It is also called juvenile diabetes mellitus because it usually starts in childhood or teenage years, though it can also occur in adults. It is not caused by lifestyle or diet, and there is no known preventions yet. People with type 1 diabetes mellitus must take insulin daily, monitor their blood sugar level regularly, and follow strict medical advice. Type 2 diabetes mellitus is the most common type, especially in adults, and it is mostly linked to diet and lifestyle. It is often referred to as non-insulin dependent diabetes mellitus because in this type, the person does not completely depend on insulin for survival. In type 2, insulin is being produced, but it is either not enough or the body is not responding to it. It is often controlled by diet changes, weight loss, exercise, and sometimes oral medications. In some severe cases, insulin may still be needed. Gestational diabetes mellitus, otherwise known as diabetes in pregnancy, usually happens around 2nd to 3rd trimester of pregnancy, and it occurs when the hormones from the placenta affect how the body uses insulin. Most times, it goes away after childbirth, but increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes mellitus later in life. Common signs of diabetes mellitus include excessive thirst, frequent urination, constant tiredness, blurred vision, unexplained weight loss, slow healing wounds, tingling in hands or feet. Now, let's talk about the dietary and lifestyle management of diabetes mellitus. Here is where the power lies, in your daily choices. Medications are important, yes, but without the right diet and habits, it's like pouring water into a basket. So what should someone living with diabetes mellitus do? Here are what to eat. These are foods that do not raise blood sugar level quickly and supports overall health. Number 1, whole grains like brown rice, millets, oats, wheat, and green corn. 2, high fiber vegetables like ugu, spinach, bitter leaf, garden egg, okra, and cabbage. 3, healthy proteins like beans, lentils, lean meat, eggs, fish, and turkey. 4, fruits in moderation, example, apple, pawpaw, watermelon, and berries. Eat them as fruits, not as juice, and please avoid overripened fruits. 5, healthy fats in small portion, example, avocado, nuts, groundnut oil, and olive oil. 6, unsweetened drinks. For example, you can take zobo with no sugar, as well as bitter herbal teas with no added sweeteners. And lastly, drink enough water. Here are what to avoid or minimize. Number 1, refined carbohydrates. Example, white rice, white bread, semo, noodles, yam, and potatoes. These foods break down quickly into sugar and raise blood sugar level. 2, sugary foods and drinks. Example, soft drinks, sweetened juices, glucose drinks, malt, energy drinks, and zobo with sugar. 3, sweet and baked snacks like cakes, biscuits, chin-chin, puff-puff, and sweet buns. 4, fried or oily foods. Example, fried meats, akara, fried yam, and suya with fats. 5, alcohol and smoking. Alcohol affects blood sugar balance, while smoking worsens circulation and damages blood vessels, especially in diabetes. Here are quick tips for eating right in diabetes. Number 1. Eat small portion of foods instead of heavy meals. 2. Do not skip meals, as this can cause sugar to either rise or drop suddenly. 3. Check your blood sugar level regularly to learn what works best for you. 4. Always combine fiber, proteins and healthy carbohydrates for balanced sugar control. The truth is, diabetes can't always be cured, but it can be controlled, and the power to control it lies in your hands. So please, eat right and stay active. I mean, exercise regularly but moderately, and go for regular checkups. If this information was helpful, please share and follow for more. See you in my next video. Bye!